Hello everyone, how are you guys doing? It's been a long day, but yeah, I just wanted to share a few things which are, they push me to be positive, to stay on the right track. Um, they help me simplify my life. Such a short time that we have on this planet, right? Um, and we all are going through a lot. So making sure treating others, treating everyone the way we want to be treated. So that's the message or thought for today's session. Um, every session, as um, we will be having these thoughts, thought-provoking thoughts, right, and life-changing thoughts. So this is one of the thing that I realized that can empower me, that can change my life, that can motivate me to look at the world from a fresh perspective. We Another thought coming to my mind, um, and maybe we'll touch on it during our next sessions also. But everyone is fighting their own hard battle, right? And that we may not be even aware of what that battle is. So just being kind, right, to anyone, everyone who crosses our paths is really, really important. We can bring down anyone and everyone that we cross paths with, or we can uplift each other. Those are the only two options we have. So if we want to live in a better world, we have to make sure that we take a stand, right? This is my space, this is my world. I am in charge, and I'm going to purify whatever is coming my way. I have a choice. I am going to purify that and store right emotions and pass on right emotion, the emotions of love, compassion, right? If I want to make this world a better place for me, right? My fellow beings, my family, my kids, and again, I may be reborn in the same world, right? So, what kind of world we want to be living in? Um, so, please feel free to share or type um, in the chat if you have, something that you would like to share. Maybe how are you dealing with this COVID situation? What are you doing to keep yourself healthy and motivated? Um, I just want to make sure that this is a two-way communication and we are learning from each other. Um, we all have wealth of knowledge. We have been on this planet for a long time, and we have tried so many things which have worked or which may not have worked. So just sharing that is going to be an awesome way uh, um, to basically help each other out, right? Again, that goes back to that saying that I shall treat others the way I want to be treated. Um, in There's so many colleagues. Like in my email signature, I started using this. Um, this as a quote, and so many colleagues have reached out to me saying that, okay, hey, this is really awesome, and this inspires them to be good, to be kind, and um, that helps me, right? When we see that something, maybe it's a small thing, right? And when we hear that, that's impacting the world somehow, or that's impacting the world positively, it feels nice. um, and we are motivated more to do more, to give back more. So this is one of the initiative, I guess, I am doing to give back. um, we have gratitude. That was the topic we touched yesterday, only briefly, very briefly. But uh, you know, I am trying my best to give back as much as possible, um, and not just constantly think about what's in it for me. So that's one of the thing I have realized. Secret for a simple life, a happier life. That we shouldn't be always looking for something in return. So maybe that may be a topic for tomorrow, um, to talk about um, things in those lines, how to stop expecting in return all the time. So um, and it's just 8 minutes, right? So we started at 7 p.m. and yeah, I mean, there's just so much to talk and share, but after a long day, sometimes your thoughts are just rambling around, um, and it would be, and I know this is the second broadcast or second stream, and it's going to take some time to build up that group where we're talking freely, we're sharing freely. Uh, just the goal is to create a space where we can drop our shields and we can drop our weapons, and it's okay to drop our shields and drop our weapons, right? It's just a small time we have on this planet, and there's no need to put on masks. There is no need to bully each other. There's no need to uh, just spreading compassion, right? Being kind, um, because we all going to go away from this planet, and there is no guarantee, as I share with my um, whoever I pass, I cross my paths with, um, that there is no guarantee we will wake up from our sleeps, right? So this may be the last time I'm speaking. This may be my last meal. This may be whatever the task at hand. This may be my last task. Um, so sometimes we take things for granted and think that hey, I'm going to be here for a long, long time. But I remind myself that I may not see another sunrise. So just enjoy the beauty and don't waste the time running behind things that don't matter, right? So simplifying life, uh, that's I think one of the key uh, learning um, I have um, got from again some different experiences, right? Learning from each other, sharing life stories. um, I really believe it should be an open book. Life should be an open book, and we all should be able to reach each other's books, right? That helps um, to look at things from different perspectives, and that helps us understand and realize, and maybe look at the world from a third person's perspective, and you know that so that I'm not reading the same page over and over again and every day, right? For the rest of my life. I want to read new pages. I want to have new experiences. Um, right? Um, so, that's why I guess we love traveling so much. So and my apologies, I'm still working on setting up this stream, right? So I'm just trying to explore few things here and there. I was trying to multi-stream on YouTube as well as Twitch yesterday, and it was working, and then it wasn't working for some instances. So I learned, right, YouTube, for example, right, or any other online um, media places or online search, right? There's just so much help available from our fellow beings that I'm grateful to them for, hey, whenever I need something, I can search, I can look it up, and people are just coming forward, sharing and helping each other. So I learned about Restream yesterday so that I can stream to multiple channels or multiple streams. So I'm not sure, let me know in the comment if you're able to hear me, right? If I'm too low or maybe too loud, that will be awesome. Okay, I assume um, you're able to hear me, right? Um, but right when I look at the clock again, just 15 minutes, right? And I was thinking, I don't know if I, uh, overestimated and kept the stream for an hour, um, and maybe I need to do a little more homework, um, for the amount of content needed for an hour session. Um, but I will try, and this is just a starting point. We'll see how it evolves. I'm trying to dedicate myself so that I can, come to this place. I can freely express my thoughts, whatever is happening throughout that day, and we can also talk about, you know, not just our success. We can talk freely about what are some of the um, failures or so-called failures, right? Those are the baby steps which are necessary for our success. So we can talk about that as well. I felt during this COVID, we all need a space where we can come together and share and talk, uh, and feel connected, feel that community. So this is a kind of that space we are trying to create here together. Uh, so again, I am also trying um, or reminding myself to move away from, expecting anything in return, right? So um, just give your best and maybe it will work, right? Maybe it won't. But ultimately, the end result, it doesn't matter if it works or not. Um, we're going to go anyway from this planet very soon. So it doesn't matter. Just give your best. Live the life to your fullest, right? Just be in the present. Um, don't expect anything. If it's going to happen, it's going to work out, it will work out. If it's not going to happen, it's not going to work out, then it's okay. So that's the goal. Let's see, how things roll out. I'm going to try this for maybe a month, or maybe, I know because it's going to help me for sure. It's going to help me um, just get things out, right? Just talking out loudly. Um, and maybe I will, I'm just talking to the universe, right? Maybe someone is listening who may not be on tune to this stream, and which is fine, right? We all are connected. So this is going out to all my brothers, sisters, my mom's dads, my sons, daughters across the universe. That, hey, I shall treat everyone else the way I want to be treated. So just give me few minutes. Let me see if if my chat is working, and if I am able to see my stream um, on YouTube and Twitch, and I will be right back. Maybe a minute or maybe 2 minutes. So, so I'm back, guys. So yep, again, uh, thank you for joining. Not the most popular stream, but that's okay, right? This is just the second stream, and um, just doing the right thing, and that's one of the thing I'm working on myself, and I'm reminding myself, just do the right thing and don't expect anything. If it's going to work, it will work. If it's not going to work out, it's not going to work out. So give your best, and expecting nothing in return. So every day, 7 p.m. Um, CST, I'm going to be here just expressing whatever is coming to me, um, just sharing the thoughts, and I mean, it will be really nice to interact, right? That's why um, basically I'm starting this channel. So maybe, if I start seeing some comments, some interaction in the chat, that will be awesome. Because again, we all can learn from each other. So we all have stories. I'm sure you have some stories which I can learn from, and some of the things for sure, I'm going to share here, which are helping me learn and grow. So again, maybe um, a brother or sister join here, and uh, um, a new viewer maybe. So just the thought for today is I really like having a excuse me, having a theme, or a thought or message for the day. So today's message is simplifying life, and I shall treat others the way I want to be treated. Um, there is, if you look around, there's just so much information floating, and we all have only 24 hours, right? So I really want these sessions to be thought-provoking. Um, that's somehow we as a species, we are becoming a copy-paste species rather than thinking for ourselves. So I really want us as a group um, to bring out the best in everyone, and provoke each other to think critically. We are not here to bully each other or bring anyone down, right? We are here to uplift whoever comes in contact with, whoever crosses our path. Um, so um, there are just so many challenges our world is facing today, right? And we are kind of isolated because of COVID. We are not able to talk or interact to that level which we used to before, which are, that's what makes us human, right? Talking, sharing, and not just sitting in front of the computer, right? And so when I was talking about, hey, we all get, so that maybe that again may be a message for maybe tomorrow's session or day after that, that we all get certain amount of time, and then how we spending that, that's going to make a difference in our lives. um, so you know uh, if you're wealthy, poor, it doesn't, we all get same amount of time every morning. So it's a choice, right? I'm going to spend that time treating others the way I want to be treated, right? I'm going to make everyone else, whoever crosses my path, I'm going to make their lives and my life happy. Or I can choose, right? On the other hand, to make everyone's life miserable, right? It's a choice. And if we look around the world, what do we see more, right? Are we making everyone's lives happy, or we see more and more people, uh, just spreading that, right? We are like a receiver and transmitter, right? We receive whatever is happening around us, right? And that may be negative. Quite a bit of negative is floating in today's world. Um, but and then we take that negative, we store that negativity, and we pass on that negativity, that hate, that anger, that fear, right? That's what uh, you know we do unknowingly, sometimes unknowingly, right? But we can choose. It's a choice. We can choose. We can say no, right? That okay, hey, this is my space. This is our space. This is my Mother Earth, right? So I'm going to do only the best. I'm going to give my best. I'm going to help everyone bring out the best in themselves. I'm going to bring out the best in myself, right? We can all focus on um, the negativity and the mistakes or errors or weaknesses all the time, and then laugh at each other, right? Or we can focus on the strengths and applaud each other, give a pat on each other's backs. What kind of world that would be, right? Um, is the same world, right? But we choose, right? We choose what we want to perceive, right? So those are some of the thoughts, I guess, coming to me today. And in the same line, um, we will try to um, build on these thoughts, these conversations, and go deeper, right? I really want this channel to be a space, a safe space, right, where we can talk and share, um, and just feel safe, right? No one is judging anyone. No one is assessing anyone. I know the world seems like, you know, money is, I mean, that's the only thing that matters, right? It feels like we given so much importance to piece of paper, right? There is much more to life. A question comes to my mind that are we born to earn money and spend money? Are we born to earn paper and spend paper? So, so again, the goal of, this space, this is no one's space. I am a nobody, right? I'm a beginner in, I was a beginner and I will die as a beginner. there's just so much to experience, um, and so little time, right? And so, yep, if you a language, right? Hey, thanks, Mdragon 2391, um, for the comment there, and for sharing. Um, I know, I mean, we all think, becoming famous, right? That's what we want. Uh, but this channel, I think it will never become famous because it doesn't want to become famous. I don't want to become famous. I don't want big followers. If we, as two people, maybe three people, maybe just 10 people, maybe just two people, right? We can come together and share and talk and build that friendship. It's worth the time, it's worth the effort, where we making real connections, and we can reach out no matter where you are at the moment across the globe. And no, it doesn't matter where I am across the globe at this point in time. If we can build those strong friendships, where we can, again, a safe space where we can talk freely, we can have freedom of speech, right? We can express what's working, what's not working. We can express um, some of our successes and as well as failures, um, right? And we can agree and we can disagree freely and we can laugh and we can cry without feeling judged, right? Creating a space where no one is judging no one, right? Even if someone is judging us, that's okay. It doesn't matter in the end. We came here and we will be gone before we even realize, right? So if so again, if it is worth your time, please join the stream. If if this is this may be, it feel like a total waste of your time, right? Which is fine. I really don't. That's not my intention. Um, I just want to make sure that we use, and again, a thought comes to my mind, and that may be again a thought for some other session, but um, you know, what does really matter in life, right? So those are the kind of questions I want to talk and share and learn, right? I am, as I said, I am a beginner, and I'm going to be a beginner for the rest of my life, and maybe I will be reborn as a beginner. Um, so I know not much of a content, but yeah, these are, this is what we're going to talk about, and you know, maybe if you guys have any questions, um, or maybe you want to share a story, that would be awesome. If we can start interacting more and more, and it's not about language, it's not about English. Maybe you can just type in your whatever you're comfortable in, right? It just we all started using English. It doesn't. Uh, it doesn't mean that everyone um, has to use English, whatever your language is. You know, I will try to use some, search engine or something like that to translate that because I'm sorry, I am not aware or I do not understand all the languages in the world. Maybe three, four here and there, but uh, that's my fault, right? I um, during my high school days, I there were opportunities to learn other languages, but I never learned other languages. So, um, so yeah, again, I will pause for some time, and um, if you have any comments, any feedback for me, um, please put that in the chat. And I am sure, you know, the rest of the group, rest of the crowd who joins or looks at these sessions, they will also benefit from sharing, you sharing um, whatever is coming to your mind, right? So again, it needs to be a free, safe space where we can express anything and everything. Um, yeah, because ultimately, just the intention matters, right? If we are here to do good um, for anyone, everyone, including ourselves, right? Then whatever is coming out is going to be good, is going to be um, from those lines or from that intention that, I shall treat others the way I want to be treated. So I will please put your comments in the chat. I will be back in about 2-3 minutes, just taking a quick break. Welcome back, everyone. So, hope you all are excited for the weekend uh, and have planned something to do over the weekend, right? Because of COVID, it has limited what we can do, and just basically getting together, like the outdoors or um, events and everything. And this third wave, I guess, we seeing bigger numbers than what we have experienced before. So just staying safe is also really important. Using the precautions, staying away from crowded spaces, right? So that we don't spread it to ourselves and we also don't spread it to our fellow beings. Again, it goes back to that good old, uh, you know, maybe a rule or maybe um, something that illuminates our path. We all need those motivation quotes. Um, whoever, my friends, family, and all my brothers and sisters, right, across the globe, I share this with them that I've started making a database or, making a repository where, I store these awesome quotes which uplift me, right? And whenever I am down, and we need to be our own supporter, right? We need to be available for us when the things aren't going right. So all the motivational videos, all the motivational quotes, which which I am coming across, I've started storing them. And whenever I'm low, I just look at that PowerPoint or look at that Word file or look at those videos, uh, and that helps me remind myself uh, what matters and um, how am I using my time wisely, right? Am I taking care of my health, right? Um, so um, so with that, I guess we can call it a day, and um, we'll see you again tomorrow at the same time, and maybe we can uh, start with another message for the day. Again, so if you have any questions, comments, please put that in the chat. I wish there was a kind of a two-way video sharing possible where we can, I could see you all and we all can see each other. That would be really nice, as if we are in a room or doing a weekend session or something like that. But you know, uh, um, we will do our best um, with whatever is available to us, right, from technology point of view. Um, and also, uh, just a reminder, right, that staring at the computer screen for a long time is not a good idea from the health point of view, right? So making sure we are looking away and maybe taking this just as a phone conversation, right? Uh, is also a good idea just to relax our eyes and give our eyes um, something different to look at. Um, okay, so I will talk with you guys tomorrow. Thank you so much.